Everybody, welcome to another Pro Acoustics Tech Talk. I'm Nathan, and today we're going to be talking all about the 4 best 2x2 drop ceiling speakers from Pure Resonance Audio. Alright, so first we have the SP8, the SP8 Sound Plane. The SP8 has a single full range 8-inch woofer inside of it. It's also extremely low profile, only has a mounting depth of 3.9 inches, so if you have a really shallow space, it's definitely going to be for you. With the SP8 having a single 8-inch woofer firing straight down, we don't get as wide a coverage as we do from some of the other arrays, so with this speaker you can expect about 20 by 20 area of coverage, or about 400 square feet from a single speaker. It also does have a 70 volt transformer built in, as well as an 8 ohm bypass, selectable via rotary dial, as well as Euroblock connections for input as well as output for pass-through. Also, it does have a solid backbox. So if you have to have a backbox for any reason, this would be the speaker for you. It is designed as a background music speaker, doesn't get quite as loud as some of the other models, so it is perfect for classrooms, retail stores, that kind of thing. Also very cost effective. Not really ideal for foreground level music, but very simple and designed to fit into a very small space if you need a quiet, a lower profile background music solution. All right, next we have the Vector, the VCA8. Differences between it and the SP8 are that it's actually a speaker array, meaning it has multiple speakers in it. It is an array of 3 speakers, as you see here, and these are two-way speakers, meaning you have a high-frequency tweeter as well as a 6.5-inch woofer in each of these locations, versus the SP8, which is just an 8-inch full-range speaker. With the Vector's 3 6.5-inch full-range woofers, you get a full 360 degrees of coverage because it's firing out, not just straight down like the SP8. And one of these will actually cover a 30 by 30 area with a full 360 degrees of coverage, so 900 square feet from this array. It is an open back box on the back, so that means if for any code reasons you have to have a back box on the back, this may not be the speaker for you. Also, you may get a little bit of sound coming out of the back. If that's okay in your application, then this is a great option for you. It is low impedance only, no transformer tap, just the connections directly to the speaker. So it is a nice full range sounding system, not quite as deep a bass as if it has a back box on it. Also a little bit more full range sound than something like the SP8 though, because we do have more drivers that are two-way rather than full range. So this is good for classrooms, offices, conference rooms, church meeting rooms, that kind of thing. And also has a little bit lower price point than some of the other speakers we're going to show here. All right, so the next speaker array we have is the Pure Resonance Audio SD4. The SD4, as you can see, is an array of 4 6.5-inch woofers, which are two-way, meaning you have a tweeter and a full-range woofer. So this gives you even deeper bass response for even louder volume than something like the VCA8, which kind of makes it, maybe the better of the bunch, whereas the SD5 in a second will be the best. So since the SD4 has 4 6.5-inch full-range woofers, it gives you a full 360 degrees of coverage, and it's designed to cover up to a 30 by 30 area, or up to 900 square feet from a single array. We also do have a solid steel back box on here. So that means that if you need a back box for any code reasons, it does have a back box. You also do have a 70 volt transformer on the back. So that means that, with a rotary dial, so up to 64 watts, which is going to be a lot higher than the SP8. So if you need a high wattage solution, this is going to be a little bit more better for your space. Also with an 8 ohm bypass that can do 100 plus watts of power. So this is definitely a good option for maybe like a music classroom rather than a standard classroom with the VCA8. This is also for a little bit more premium sound for a church meeting room or government space or military conference room or that kind of thing. So if you want a little bit more premium sound, also with music in mind, this is going to be the way to go for you. Whether you have a 70 volt amplifier or a low impedance amplifier, the SD4 would work great for that application. All right, and finally we have the SD5 SuperDispersion speaker. The SD5 is an array of 3 5¼ inch woofers and a single 3-inch high frequency tweeter, which is actually an exceptionally wide coverage speaker. So you get kind of best in class vocal intelligibility from this tweeter and a lot smoother sound than you do from any of the other speaker arrays we've talked about here. We do have a backbox. It's a lot lower profile than the SD4. We also have a 70-volt rotary dial, which allows us to still bypass to 8 ohm if we have a low frequency or a low impedance amplifier. And then we also do have Euroblock connections on the back for pass-throughs. Once again, this is our highest intelligibility speaker within the Pure Resonance Audio line. It's designed for smooth, even coverage. Where you need kind of the crispest, best intelligibility of any of the other speakers. This is perfect for conference rooms, classrooms, auditoriums, things like that where you need wide coverage and vocal intelligibility is your primary concern. Not so much music. Music does sound great, but if you're going to get in there and really want to bang on a speaker, the SD4 is going to be a little bit more ideal for you. This speaker also has, beyond its superb fidelity, it has a coverage area of a 50 by 50 area, so 2,500 square feet from a single speaker array, and depending on what amplifier you use it with, you can pair multiple of those together. Hopefully that helps to shed some light on the different models within the Pure Resonance Audio line with their 4 different drop tile ceiling speakers. If you have more questions and want to know which one may be most ideal for your space or any other questions that we can help with, click on our link down below to head to our website. Also give us a call. Let us know you're watching. If we can answer any other questions or do anything to help out, just let me know, guys. And until next time, we'll see you on the next video.